Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you will have fun. We have a lot of surprises for you tonight. And celebrating this moment with us is also celebrating the moment with the girls, young women that are not here. We'll show them this video, and for once, they will stop asking me, who care and why do they care? We want to see the faces of the people. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Angélique, and welcome to Batonga End of Year event. I am Aïdegay Seydi, Country Manager for Batonga in Senegal. Tonight will be a very special night. We are going to show you the amazing work that Batonga is doing. We will be in Benin, we will be in New York City, and of course, Senegal. We will show you the important work, the amazing work that Batonga team is doing. So, during the end of year event, the hour we will be spending together, you will see a QR code that will give us the opportunity to donate, to participate, and continue the support you are providing to Batonga. I thank you in advance for all the support so far and ensure that all the support will be going to girls and women in communities. And now, let's go to New York, where Batonga held a donation dinner 4 weeks ago, and it was a blast.
Thank you. How exciting is this? We are out and about. We are without masks. We are smiling. We are eating. We are drinking. We are celebrating tonight. An organization that is near and dear to my heart and to your hearts as well. So welcome and thank you for coming. As mentioned, we've sort of weathered this pandemic. And as an organization, Batonga has not only survived, we've actually thrived because of the support of all of you. We've grown our donor base. We have gone from a $250,000 investment from the MasterCard Foundation to a $6 million investment, multi-year investment. They believe in us, we believe in us, we believe in women like Natasha, who you'll hear from tonight, so I will be very brief, because that is the voice that you need to hear. But I am absolutely thrilled to be here, and on behalf of the board, BATONGA'S board, there are many board members who could not be here tonight physically, but they're here in spirit, and more importantly, they've written checks. So, thank you to my fellow board members for their support. I'm pleased to announce that we have also expanded our programming to Senegal, so that's a new thing for us. If you've heard Angélique, which we've all heard her talk about her father and the importance of working with bringing the men and boys along, we have taken note, and we have introduced a new component to our programming where we are intentionally working with boys and young men. So we are really excited about that. And I've got a little announcement to share with you. We won a major award, an innovation award, the MIT Innovation Award. And that, highly competitive, did a presentation. I forget the number of organizations that were competing for it, but it has now enabled us to introduce a podcast that's going to help accelerate our advocacy efforts. It's going to be girl-led content. They're going to design and curate the programming for this podcast. And if any of you out there are podcast fans, you know that they could be pretty impactful. And we're looking to reach over 1 million people, 1 million young women all over the world with this podcast. So thanks to to this MIT Innovation Award, we will be able to do that. So we're really excited about that. So kudos to the team. Kudos to the team. We are on the precipice of being able to have a significant impact in terms of our programming in West Africa, and not only through our direct efforts, but the work that we do to bring others along, bring other organizations along, to partner with others, the generosity of of us in sharing our tools and our strategies and our approaches with other organizations, I think enables us to be much more impactful in terms of the work that we do. So again, just want to thank you for your support. Want to encourage you to continue to support us. Feel free to be uber generous.
Thank you so much, Aleta. Small or big contribution can go long, long way. And now, I'm going to introduce you to Mary.
Thank you so much, Aida. I am Mary, a member of the Batonga family. I often think about how grateful I am to be part of an organization that touches so many lives through your help. Now, let's leave New York and go to Benin and meet Natasha and Wens, two amazing team members who are going to tell us what they do.
Batonga was working in 15 communities, so in central Benin. Right now, we've moved to like 50 communities. And in those 50 communities right now, I will focus more on the first 15 communities where we have set up our young women business circles. So right now we have, before we have 50 young women business circles for the pilot. So for this kind of project, we gave $200 to each young women business circles. So within those 50 young women business circles, 1,121 women were enrolled. So wow. One circle received $200. And after a year of pilot, they have 65% of increase of this seed funding. So these were the kind of changes that really impact us. And while they were sharing the profit by the end of the year, because within our program we said, we're not going to craft something and bring it to you. We're going to work together, so it's a co-creation process. So when, at the end of the year, they were sharing their profit, I've seen some women they were so happy, so excited to have their money back, their profit. And I realized that right now, we have 111% of increase of receipt funding. So from 65%, we are now in 111% of increase of receipt funding that we gave those activities. So we build the young women business circles. So inside these circles, we have, for example, like agriculture. So we have women farmers who are farmers. We have agro-processing food, so like 65% ag processing business like cassava-derived product. And in my country, in Benin, we call it, for example, gari. When COVID-19 hit us, we cannot go within our communities. So we were so fortunate enough to have this brilliant idea to have the radio programming where our lessons are broadcasted. And within this program, we have our adolescent girls and young women, and especially our mentors, whose capacities were built in order to really broadcast or do those lessons within the radio stations. So while doing that, we have some contract with communities radio, and right now, when COVID-19 is finished, we know that when we go within those communities, people who didn't know, they are within the community, but they didn't know about our programs, they will be saying, oh, so you're from Batonga, so I heard about you. I heard this girl voice in our radio, and she was talking about this. Please tell me, I want to know more. And we have right now more than 1 million people who are really impacted with our radio programming lessons. And I was fortunate enough, it was only the AGL program, Adolescent Leadership Program, but right now we move it also to Women Economic Empowerment, where we invite women role models to share their experiences with the communities, just to enhance our women, just to share with the community that when a woman has sustainable income generation, she can really help not only her children, herself, her children, but also it can have a ripple effect within the community. So those are the things that we're doing with the radio programming. And as Aleta just said, we are moving also to podcast. So big things are coming.
Odilo, bogosi sakru beta lo kosun tome. But odilo, bogosi sakru beta lo kosun tome. Odilo, bogosi sakru beta lo kosun tome. But mi beta mi to in so na yon. But mi non blow acho, pere we mi non blow de me. But non makwenu yon le. But mi no acho, ede acho e me ro no wa e medele no sa gbade ku, medele no sa je, medele no sa zimi. Mede nye fidie kulikuli we yen no da. No da kulikuli mo le sa je. Nu e je me de bu bo pon te bo na yon ye we no blow. But mi no wan mene mi ka jona ho kwa ple yo azan foton gbe mi no ho pere ple azan gban gbe yo mi ho bi hui ple nu e na we ta ki o nya tu no azan foton gbe yo ena ipon gban amo ba so jo azan foton gbe an so pon gban ipo ejo be am blo ta ki ro pa dare ba su azan gban gbe de mi no blo gben ne acho gbeta mi ton ga jan ganji yen fit yen no kwa pere bagonu kwa en ton e boni e acho na mo te mai nu ko ndo mele o ni ma mo kwa su po ni e pe me bia yo e no wa nu ne ganji a e ba wa yen de bonamblo nu e mi o wale yo e su pota me kwa we do mi
ton mo tin para ku mi o twin nyonu vi na ya so me bona yin ede sin ka we no ko mi ka pon nu jonu sin ali ko we de do egbesan pe di mi pon fie sunu de kun ene ton de boyon nu ma de do atan ton ayo popo fie ne sunu de kun ene ton boko ma si wu de do apo ton ahun popo aya so me ka golo we hun blonde tantan
toro mi to yan mi boku to lewe nu mi boku to ga ene mi de wa fi boro pe yan nu me be di tan la do e bora do ye kan do pe lo me mo boro e yin ajo mi tan le de le mi re yesu mi ya tun lo mi fi lo mi be do yo e yin wo ya be ti do ba lo la ni do Batonga vien mi de sino bo to nu na be o ndo wa so me ye le yo mais les gens dorment là pour bêter là mais quand ils déborent non ils te gardent même mais qu'on hier bon wa so bon e ka do nde kun vowo mi de mi no kan be bro hier mi yo yi we yo e wa na se kon kude o mi ya o mi no kon bro ifin o pepe dai Donc il lancé concours ni concours bon photo ma concours mais ni concours donc mais ni concours il y a le ici dans les bleus
eno yola mido tolte sheltin pankwesi tovikome peta nunayo we peta chenoi nunayo we peta chenoi peta mi de tomeo amo soja we minoda podo soja sinlanpo soja kpɔɖokpo eminɔka mikaka kpɔɖokpo mele no yawo waxɔ lo eklo gãdzi egbedi nu waɖo batɔga me evivi nu mi ta lo ɖa yi ɖe be batɔga ene ke ya na ɖe ʋua nɔ wa yi kple mɔ bleble ama egbedi o waze mɔɖɔ nudzɔnuwe lo nze amɔ ene egbe o nhã nye ɖo suna se bo ɖa bo sa bena yi le bɔ nye ɖo suna ɖu.
Mi kudo kwe nya ena ya mi la ta kwe Florence bongo sisa gbetai nyoton batonga nyoton lo kozu nya kwede ame dom do kweta me no blode da ya kwe dom do kweta me bonje kwe awadi bode kwe awadi kaka wo kwe afo kwede ijo egvinu bo kwe la me o mo kwa kekekeji bondo sasina bo mo le saje da yo taka ton wa nje o bi emi le bi ni o ta itewe atare bo mi sa to nglo pon wene ebibi bo no kwe la efo na la ekwa hu ka kwere o me bo ajoje o ale.
Hello everyone, my name is Wens. I'm in charge of Men and Boys Engagement Portfolio at BATONGA Foundation for Benin and Senegal. Previously, I served as Benin Country Director for the same organization when we run many process evaluation, and if we found that where we more engage community leaders, we came up with more outcomes for girls and young women on the programs. From this point, we initiated to have this new portfolio where we want, our ambition is to have the men and boys as allies, as great support for our programs, the businesses of circles, as well as the girls' participation within the clubs. For this pilot phase of 12 months, we decided to run this project in 9 communities, and for the first step we've organized some focus group discussion to hear from girls themselves what they want men and boys to be for them on the programs. We hear a lot and we are still analyzing the content, and then we've selected following the girls and the mentors guidance, the champions men within these communities who will be our support, 5 per communities. So we are reorganizing them so that we can count on them within these communities for more impact from girls, so that they can be really agent of change in their lives and also within their communities. So thank you so much for your great support. Hopefully we'll continue to count on you.
Thank you so much, Wens. What an amazing journey. As I mentioned, New York was a packed night, so let's go back.
So I wanted to, why is it kind of so important that the girls that you're working with have an opportunity to learn about business and have an opportunity to support themselves? Can you talk about the kind of situations that they're in and how it helps them?
So you see, I'm going to answer this question by sharing a personal story. Because I myself, I grew up with my mom. So I was raised by my mom. So I know my dad when I was 28 years old. So my mom really is a resilient woman. And if I am here today, I usually say I'm here because education was free. Because she didn't have these financial means to put me at school. So while having these opportunities, I said, okay, if I am here today, it is because people like you, people like mind-blowing people, give opportunities to average people and raise them up from darkness to light. So I see in my mom every African woman who is struggling to make ends meet. So for example, in our program participants, every time that I go to our communities, seeing them working passionately despite all those struggles, despite all those challenges, I told myself, okay, those are like my moms, or I portray myself into the adolescent girls and say, okay, if we give them the opportunities, if they have those business, if they generate sustainable incomes, they are going to thrive. There will be, some like me. So giving them the opportunities is the best thing because they know really well what they need. So working with them, I realized that women really know what they want. We have just to give them the opportunity and they will seize it, they will grab it.
And speaking of growing, I wonder if you could talk a little bit about your expansion plans and particularly, what you would be able to do with, some more generous funding from those who support the program.
Thank you, Julian. This is an interesting question. So, so if we have more donations, we're going to really generalize the technology thing in all our 150 young women business circles. And then one of my baby projects is the vocational training centers. Because the vocational training centers, we have collected some data, and some women share their need with us. Those women said, okay, we do not want to be entrepreneurs. We want to learn some, we want to be in a vocational training. We want to be in some male-dominated fields. So we do not have access to this within our communities. And this kind of project will really impact some many lives because within those centers, we will have vocational training centers, we will have technology centers, we will have ag processing centers. And it's not like a building, but it is the skills that are coming through these centers. It is the ripple effect that those women will have within their communities and the country. So please help me realize this kind of project.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Natasha, for sharing the amazing work with the Young Women Business Circles. And thank you to all of our donors who made this event successful. It's now time to share an exciting piece of news. Batonga is coming to Senegal. For those of you who don't know about Senegal, it's the most Western country on the African continent. It's one of the main gateways to the African continent. We have already identified and set up our office space ready to welcome and launch our programs in 2023. So here we go, Senegal.
Batonga in Senegal is going to target women and girls from rural area, and we have decided to launch the programs in Kolda and Sédhiou. You know, those areas that have been for years areas that are facing conflict army and that now are free, and we want to accompany the girls and women to really strengthen their leadership, but also economically empower so that they became really actors for the change and the development we aim for these areas.
Hi everyone, my name is Mary Nyong, Global Director of Support Services for Batonga, based here in Senegal. My role at Batonga involves enabling program teams to deliver programs on the ground by providing a strong operational platform. I'm really excited to announce that we are rolling out new programs in Senegal. Hold the date, 2023, second quarter. It's coming in Senegal as part of the global strategy. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, bonjour, je suis Oumoubaï, la responsable du programme Adolescent Girl Leadership pour soutenir le leadership des filles au sein de BATONGA'S Sénégal. Notre programme Adolescent Girl Leadership a pour ambition d'accompagner, de soutenir les adolescents du Sénégal âgés de 12 à 18 ans, spécifiquement dans les régions de Kolda et de Sédhiou. Nous comptons toucher 1250 jeunes filles dans chacune de ces régions. Pourquoi ces régions? Parce que c'est des régions dans lesquelles nous retrouvons beaucoup de problématiques. Les violences basées sur le genre, les mutilations génitales féminines, le mariage d'enfants. Des régions dans lesquelles les femmes ont encore des difficultés à s'autonomiser économiquement et sont encore dépendants de leur sphère familiale, de leur ménage, ce qui les empêche d'être de véritables actrices de développement. Fort de ces considérations, BATONGA'S Sénégal a l'ambition d'accompagner et de soutenir les jeunes filles. Certes, le Sénégal a beaucoup progressé en matière d'autonomisation des femmes à travers la loi sur la parité, à travers la loi criminalisant le viol, mais encore il y a beaucoup d'efforts à faire pour arriver à l'autonomisation économique des femmes et à booster considérablement le leadership des filles. Sur ce, je lance un appel à toutes les bonnes volontés pour venir nous accompagner dans cette noble mission afin de permettre aux jeunes filles d'être des actrices de changement, non seulement pour elles-mêmes, mais pour leur communauté, mais également leur permettre de saisir les opportunités de ce monde. Merci.
Bonjour, je suis Ariel Messan de Batonga, Benin. Je suis en visite au Sénégal pour une formation sur notre nouveau système comptable dans le cadre d'améliorer les compétences au niveau local au Bénin et au Sénégal.
Bonjour au Sénégal, je m'appelle Absa, je suis la programme manager de WII, Women Economic Empowerment à Batonga, Sénégal. Bienvenue au Sénégal où nous allons rencontrer nos vaillantes femmes des régions de Sédhiou et de Kolda qui ont vraiment besoin de notre appui, de notre support pour devenir de vrais entrepreneurs.
Hello, my name is Cherno Abdoulaye. I'm currently at BATONGA'S, Senegal, that we are setting up based on our experience from Benin. I'm the finance officer for the country and global in order to push or develop the leadership of women and girls. Thank you.
Thank you so much to our fantastic team here in Dakar, my colleagues Aida, Umu, Absa, and Chano. Come visit us when you have a chance and get to discover this country and its warm people. I spent a lot of time talking about the great work that Batonga does in Africa. But let's also hear it from our New York City guests.
Batonga is the future.
For me, Batonga is hope.
To me, Batonga is tenacity in the face of challenge.
And how could you not love Batonga when you work for women?
To support an organization that cares about young women.
I'm here to support the children, and Batonga is love.
I say that Batonga is invaluable.
Batonga is such an inspiring organization with women's empowerment, girls' education, creativity, vibrancy.
And I believe that the future of Africa is the future of all of us, the planet, humanity, and the best way to solve any of the issues facing the planet is by empowering girls, and that's what Batonga does.
This is a good way to end an amazing evening. Let's all enjoy an exclusive performance by ANGÉLIQUE KIDJO, recorded in New York. Thank you so much for your continued support from all of us at Batonga and the communities we serve. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Over to you, Angélique.
And you may find yourself even in a shotgun shot. And you may find yourself in another part of the world. And you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. And you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by. Letting the days go by.
We are in November, and we are not, it's not fall at all. So, what I have to say is that we all have the power to do something. Because without this earth, there's no gala, there's nothing. We can't beat hurricane, we can't beat, earthquake. There's so many things we can't do. We're just so arrogant. We do nothing, and then the earth is like, the day gonna come, I'm gonna wipe you out. And I don't want that. I want us to do something to prevent that. So, Mother Nature.
Don't ever let them hurt you in any way. I'll never let them steal and take the best of you. Keep building cities from the ground. We rise and lead the way. Don't ever let them hurt you in any way. I'll never let them steal and take the best of you. Keep building cities from the ground. We rise and lead the way. Mother Nature has a way of warning us. When time comes set on the dust countdown. So you hear it, you stop it, you listen. A ver si a ver, vaya a ver, a ver si a ver, que le cambia el anuncio. Each one of us, with each other. We need each other now. We need each other now. Each one of us, we need each other. Don't ever let them hurt you. Let them steal and take the best of you. Keep building cities from the ground. We rise and lead the way. Mother Nature has a way of warning us. When time comes set on the last countdown. Will you find it? Will you stop it? Won't you listen? A ver si a ver, vaya a ver, vive. A ver si a ver, que le cambia el anuncio. I know we are human for what we used to give. She's giving us. Mother Nature has a way of warning us. When time comes set on the last countdown. Do you hear it? Do you stop it? Won't you listen? Sing it again. Yeah, sing it again. I want to thank you all for coming tonight. The one that always comes, the one that brings new people. Let's grow this family. And let's be there for one another. We are each other's keeper. There's no such a thing that living alone. This pandemic has shown us that we need one another to survive and to live. So, let's celebrate our shared humanity by singing this song. Ashe mama, Africa. Ashe mama, Africa. Let me hear you. Come on, you know. Ashe mama, Africa. At least you know the song. So when I say let's go, you know what you gotta do, right? Okay, let's do it. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Come on.
Jërëjëf depuis le Sénégal.
Et notre ami ici Sénégal.
Merci Batonga.
Jokonjal from Senegal.
di leen jaajëfal fii ci Sénégal.
A jarama from Senegal.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next year.
Batonga Senegal.